Okay, hey, what's up guys? This is review sample Z back again. So we're going to continue from where we left off with our project. So just get started. So remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos land. And yeah, let's just wait for this to load here. Okay, so let's continue. Let's get started here. So here what we're going to do is we'll pick up from where we left off. So this was what we did in the previous video. Then we'll just come and do this. Add another window. And this window will select that. And we'll call it Hub Dashboard. Dashboard, and we'll add okay, so there's our window there. Then we'll come back to main window. And we're going to do this. Come to this button here. So this button, we'll give it a name. Just call it LJIN. Then we'll save. And we'll double click. Okay, so in the login button, we're going to call this window here. So we'll do this. Hub Dashboard, so HD. HD, select that, then I'll say dot show. Okay, so for this presentation we'll just use dot show for now. Then we'll save that. Then okay, then okay, we'll hide this one. Press S there, save. Then when we run the application, okay, it's taking time to run. I'll be back. Okay, then there we are. So we'll click the login button. And it'll take us to this window here. So let's get right into it. So this is our Hub Dashboard. Okay, so let's just get a few things from here just to save time. The Windows down and Windows state maximized allows transparency true. background transparent. Okay, we'll get just this. And we'll save that, paste that there, save that. Then we'll change this to this view. Okay, then fit all. Let's type in 70.5. Okay, 7.5%. Okay, then we'll come here, bring this into perspective here. Then okay, so let's get started. So I have a grid here. Let's grid background again. And let's come here first. Okay. Alright, okay, so let's do this. Background is transparent. Then we'll come to our Solution Explorer. Let's see. Okay, so gradient. Okay. So gradient, we'll do this. To use that gradient image, we're going to do this first. Okay, so border. Then to save time, I'll get some properties from here. So at best we just need this. Control C. Oops, sorry. Okay, then we'll come here and paste that in there. Okay, so that is gradient 2. So we need gradient 1. Okay, so what else do we need here? Okay, so reference from here. Okay, so got the logo here, the buttons here, then this button here. Okay, so to save time again, we're going to do this. About this grid here, grid properties here. Then we'll come here. Then we'll paste this in here. And we'll close this grid. Okay, so we'll close that off. Alright, okay, so let's do good reference convention, naming good reference convention here for good practices. So we're going to do this. So here I'll say background image. Then we'll comment that. Yeah, then here I'll say main grid. And this is the main grid. Okay, this is the main grid. Then we'll come and comment that. Okay, so that's just for good practices there. Then okay, so what will be needed next? Let's see what we can borrow from here just to save time again. So border button. Okay, so we'll borrow this grid here. Then we'll come here. grid header section located in row definition. Okay, grid header section row CATED located in row W in row 0. So this is row 0 here, then this is row 1. Okay, so what do we have there? Okay, so height and width will come here again. Let's bring this into perspective. So we'll just borrow this. So height and width, okay, so we go there in Control V. Okay, so there we are. Let's just fine tune this area here first. So okay, okay, let's come here. All right, okay, let's see. Okay, I see. Let's make this 5. Make this 90. Okay, so that looks okay. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Let's run. Okay, that's all done. Okay. Okay, that's already there. So just need this. We'll get this from the starter kit. So the starter kit will be, the link to the starter kit will be located in the description section of this video. Okay, so let's cut and copy this first. Let's paste that there. Okay, let's rename this. So we'll use the .NET MAUI naming convention, small case letters. And this one we'll call it logged in user. Okay, just name this one FFW. No, let's see. Fashion hook. Okay, run hook. Okay, so that's what we'll call that one. Then let's see. Okay, let's just see what properties these have. Copy if no. Okay, then we'll come and select a build action, say content, so that will propagate for everything there. Then we'll come back to Solution Explorer. Then we'll do this. Clean the project. Okay, then we'll copy this here, make adjustments for this side also, for the main window. So So come here and we'll just paste over that. Okay, so that looks much better now. So let's run that. Okay, all right, so that's I think that's our bug there. Okay, let's create a definition. Okay, so a new event handler will be called button click, so that will propagate there. So just do this, and there we are. Okay, then we'll come back here and let's run. Okay, so let's log in. Okay, so that looks convincing. Let's close that. Okay, press stop there. Let's come back here to the code behind. So and then let's do this instead. Environment.exit to 0. So we'll save that. Let's do that again. Okay, so we log in, and so far so good. Okay, right. Okay, so everything has exited completely. So we can close that for now. Then I think we can close this one for now. We'll leave this one running. So we're here. So let's look at our reference image. Okay, so we're here. Okay, let's get into it. So that's our column definition section. So that's the rest of the column where there's 90 star there. Okay, so 90 star there. So let's see. Okay, so 2 more buttons will come here. So let's see if we can accommodate 2 more buttons there. So there's that 5 star, we'll do this. We'll select that, then we'll say Control D, duplicate that, then Control D, duplicate that again. Then okay, so let's position the border, the button. So the button will come in grid column. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. So let's move it to 3. So 2 more buttons will come here. Actually 4 more buttons will come here. Then okay, let's deal with the width is auto. Okay, so let's do with the size. So let's see if we can keep that here and from there. Then okay, that looks good. That looks good there. Okay, so let's deal with this section here. Then the reference image 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Some space here. Okay. Let's get this. So to move everything again, which is this side. So let's get this. We copy that, and then go and paste that there. So this was 90. So this becomes that. Then this becomes 10. So let's see. Okay, so how about general space there? Let's see if that changes anything for this button here. Okay, so it does. So just hold on. We'll get back to that one. Okay, sorry about that, the machine fan was making a loud noise. Okay, so how many more buttons will we need? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see if we can duplicate this. Control C. 1, enter, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65. Okay, so 65. Let's do this. So 65, that's actually 66. So minus 34. Okay, so now to make this one, okay, that's okay. So this is column 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we move this button into column 8. So let's see if it goes into column 8. Okay. So it's made it there. So 24. So on top of this one, let's do this. See if we can make some room for the logo. So that will be 4. So that will make this 0. Okay, let's do this. 1. Then we'll duplicate this. Okay, so 1, then 25. Okay, 5 star, no, let's make this 10. Okay, so that should be enough for a logo, I think. Or we could do this. So 0, 1. Okay, so let's try to get a logo in there. So this is column 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll move this to 10. Has it moved to 10? Okay, so we have it in 10 there. So let's do this first. So we'll just get this, we'll just borrow this. Oh no, perhaps we can borrow this one instead. What's this one? This one. That's this image tag here. Control C. And we'll put this one here. So this image tag will be located in grid column 0, grid column 1, I think. Okay. Then let's see. Let's try to get it smaller. So with this, we'll say 69. And 25. Okay. Okay, so there we are. No, that's 69. Okay, let's get it here. Perhaps even 100. 50. Okay, what does this one look like? $157.47. Okay, that looks good. It's convincing. Okay, that will do for now. So let's get our buttons now. So what's our first button? So first button is return dashboard. Okay, so to save time, we just copy this. Just bring this into perspective here. So let's see if we can bring this into perspective. So have a proper look at what we're doing. Okay, that's okay. So that's okay. Okay, that's okay. All right. Okay. So there we are. Column 10. Want to get you where here. Let's see. What does a reference image say? Okay. Here. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get into column 3. Right, there we are. Okay, the corner radius. I'm going to do this first. Okay, so okay, 32. Let's see. Nope. Not there. Okay, should be here. And nope. Okay, so okay, it's in here. Okay, so there we are. So what's the width on our buttons here? 120. So come here. Okay. Okay, all right, sorry about that. Okay, so let's get back to what we're doing. And if we can make this a little bit wider. Okay, no problem. Come here. That's 4. Maybe 2 more. Okay. I think that's a matter of copying the buttons, because everything just seems to be organized, as opposed to doing this Control V. So Control V, this just makes a whole mess here and thing like that. But when you use Control D, everything just seems to be in order. So we'll just Control Z that. Okay, so this is in column 3, column 4, so put this in column 5, then this one in column 6, but we're going to do this in here instead. So this curvature we have here, we'll put that at the end here. So we'll come back here, so just do the opposite of what we've done here. 0 0 32 32. Okay, so just remember this convention. So this 0 here, this is left, this is top, this is right, and this is bottom here. So just always remember that. So for these ones here, what we'll do is corner radius, we'll just zone these out and just make the corner radius for these other buttons inside 0. Then we'll do the same here, 0. Then okay, that looks convincing. Let's see if we can get some content in there. What's the size of this? 24. Let's see. No, this one, yes. Okay, dashboard, so size 24, so let's keep it at 20. Okay, that looks convincing. Then what did we have here? Financial data. Okay, financial data. Okay, let's say financials. Okay, then here we would say factory data. Okay, I don't know what went wrong there, so just paste that there, copy that and paste that there. Okay, so that should sort out that. Then okay. Okay, religions, so that will be 20. Okay, so we'll save that. Okay, let's run that. Okay, I guess let's do this to the width. Okay, this is auto, so let's see what that effect is going to do first. Let's log in. Okay, so that looks okay in the maximized state. So So put width order on the border width also. Okay, just delete that. We'll do the same here. Okay, so let's see what that looks like again in a maximized state. That looks nice. Let's see, can we do some margin? So that would be on which one? Okay, margin will start here. Let's see if we can add some margin to the dashboard button. Okay, say 5. So let's see how that would look. Okay, well, I'm cool with that. Okay, that looks okay. So now let's implement that here. So get that margin, just copy it and come on the border here. Okay, and on this border, and on this border, then we'll save that. And let's see what that looks like now. Okay, I ain't complaining here. So where's our image? So this is our image. Let's see if we can do the same for our image with the auto. So to adjust size automatically. Okay, that even looks better. That looks 1-to-1 with the logo there. So just save and let's see. So let's log in. Oh, good. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, let's continue. Okay, naming convention. So here we'll say image logo, so that we know which part of the application we're at. There, then this border will say this is the CLOSE, the close button. So just comment that out. So if we click on this area here, it will come and select the button there, so we know that we're here. Then this one is the dashboard button. So this is a better way of managing the XAML code. Dashboard button. Okay, then we'll come, yeah, we'll do that. Then this one will be financials button. Financials button. So let's highlight that, comment that. Then we'll do the same for factory button. Okay. Regions button. Okay, region. So we'll save that there. Okay. So if we click here on this control here, we know that we're at this point in the design area. Then if we come and click there again, we're at this point here. Then if you come and click under financials button here, the control under this highlighted comment, we're here. So if we come and click under this image, that will bring us there. So at least these comments will help us know where we are in the application here, in the XAML code. Then okay, so this is the grid header section located in row 0, so we can minimize that. Then come and create another grid again. Okay, so this one, we'll reference it as grid content section. Grid content section located in row, not row 0, but row 1. So remember, the numbering convention goes like this. This is row 0. Then if this is row 0, then this will be row 1. And things. So just to strongly type that, we'll say row 1. So that has moved there. And now we continue. So let's go to our reference image. We have to break things down. Okay. Okay, so there'll be a row here. So this will be in that row. Then there'll be in this row, there'll be 2 columns. Then this will be in a stack panel. This will be in a border control in column 0. This will be in column 1. Then this will just remain empty. Whatever other ideas you can come up with, you can come and put them here in this remaining section here. Then this will be row 0. This will be row 1. So row 1 will have 2 rows here. We'll have 1 column here. Then 2 rows again. So we'll have 1, 2, 3 columns in this section here. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we'll borrow this to save time, so I'll put that there. Okay, so that's what we got. Let's make this one 20 and this one 80. Okay, that looks okay so far. So in there I'm going to do this, put another grid. So this grid will go in GRID, grid row 0. Okay, this grid will contain login data. Okay, then we'll just comment this. So this grid contains login data, image, and current login state, so that will be here. Then okay, so how I'm going to do this, columns. Okay, let's see, can I borrow some columns from here? Okay, let's borrow everything. Then minimize. Okay, we'll just borrow from there, just to save time. Then I think get rid of these ones. Get rid of this one. Then weird. Okay, 50-50. Okay, that looks realistic, so whatever is going to occupy there. Okay, so let's get started. To save time, we'll borrow this. So column 0, we're at the border. And I'll just paste that in. Okay, so let's change the image. What's the name of our logged in user? Let's remove the capital letters. We're following the .NET MAUI naming convention here. So we'll follow that naming convention in for a situation where you might end up working on this project in relation to a .NET MAUI project. So this would be like the desktop aspect. Then a .NET MAUI project will have the mobile aspect of the project. And okay, so then just rename that. Let's copy everything. Okay, so we'll come here, it's under images, then we'll paste that in there. Okay, so okay, there's our okay, let's come here. Let's get some with this 126.97. Okay, width 126. Was that 126? I think we're in the wrong place. Okay, let me do this. Supposed to be here. Okay. What happens if we do auto? Okay, so according to, so let's just keep that there. That's 126.97. Okay. So height. That's all weird. Oh, not 27, sorry, 97. Okay. Just force that to the left. Okay. So now, how is this going to be? Is it 80? 80? Okay. 10. Okay. 10, 10. Oh, we do this. 20. Okay, 20. then horizontal alignment. Okay, let's do auto. Okay, we'll do auto here, then even here. Okay, that looks good. Then I'm going to do a corner radius. So we want left, so what's the height? Okay, 25, comma, 0, comma 0, comma 0. Okay, then right will be 25 also. Oh, sorry, no. Okay, there we are. Okay, that looks pristine. Then this is in column, so GRID, with column 0. Okay, so let's put a stack here. So here we'll say LOGED, logged in USER, logged in user IMAGE. Because we've got a lot of XAML code, so we have to know where we are during the design process. So here we'll say logged in user image, LOGED, logged in USER, user DETAILS, details like ME, name, and ROLE, name and row. Okay, so there we are. Okay, so far so good. Let's see, can you do something about this margin 0, 0, 0, 0? So I want a margin on the top, so just say 10. Okay, that looks good. Let's see. Okay, okay, left. Okay, there we are. That appears to be 1-to-1 so far. So let's get our stack panel here. Finally. Okay, so label. Okay, then this comes here. Let's move it into its own column. Okay, that looks convincing. Alright, so let's get to, okay, so the font is enter, font size is semi-bold, font attribute is, font weight is semi-bold, font size is 24. Okay, so let's do this. Font oh, oops. wrong place. Okay, my mouse just went to sleep. Let me just reconnect it. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's not working. The font family enter. So just save there. I'll be back. Okay, I was just checking the microphone if it's still working. So let's go to font size 24. Font weight, we do have semi-bold here. Okay, all right, semi-bold. So let's just select this and do the same. I think font size might be different here. Let's increase this, I think, to 30, and then this one 70. Okay, what's wrong with this one? What's with this one? Okay, Poppins, enter Poppins. Okay, so this one font family will be Poppins. Okay, that makes sense. Another one will be enter. So this will say currently logged in. Edna Moles, M-O-L-E-S. So her role is principal designer. Okay, so in the production system, or this data will load from the back end of the system. It could be like a local database, it could be like a API, or it could be an online database like on the internet. And okay, so let's see how that looks so far. Okay, so I think almost done here. This shouldn't take too long to work on. Okay. Okay, so that's it with that grid. Let's go to the next grid here. So this grid, like we said, okay, this grid contains the remaining telemetry data. Remaining telemetry data. So J. Okay. Oh, okay, here we are. So let's just put that in grid row 1. Okay, that looks good. And this will be column definitions. So just close that. And then column definition. So just close that for now. Then let's duplicate that. Okay, so there are 3 columns there. So I can literally see them. Let's see. Okay, the ones towards the end, the column towards the end is slightly bigger. Let's say slightly wider. So I'm going to do this. This column with this This will be 60. Okay, 60. And this one will be width equals 30. And this one will be width equals 30. So just start them in. Add the star there. Add the star there. Then, oh my god, it's too much. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, the numbering is not so bad, because when we come and run this in full screen mode, it will make a whole lot more sense. So you'll say no, FIRS first column, okay, first column. So first column we'll have, is that a stack? That should be a stack. Okay, oh sorry about that. Okay, that should be a stack. The stack panel. So the stack panel will have two borders. Sorry, not borders, border. Okay, so one, so two. Okay, so let's see what we got here. 348, 259. Oh, okay. And 48. Let's say auto. IoT. Oh, alright, I forgot to order. Okay. Okay, auto there. Alright, get rid of this one. So let's work with this one first. So background, let's get that background color. Okay. That's not keying in. Oh, okay, it's there. Sorry. Okay, it's there. Okay. Remove this from auto. 259. Okay, so there we can see that. So you can duplicate that, or wait, corner radius. .25 always works. Okay, so have a, let's put it on the stack panel. Imagine. So start 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so top. Okay, okay, so let's put this at 250. Okay, so there we are. I know things look small here, but when we run it full screen, it's going to look a whole lot more different. Okay, there we are. Okay, so that's the first border. Second one. Let's put a second one. Perhaps maybe I can change the position of this margin. Not on the stack panel per se, but let's see if we can put it here. So what will happen if we put that there? Okay, that looks convincing. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Okay. So good naming convention. Let's see. Collections square. Okay. So we'll call this one. Collections square. SQUARE. Not R but E. Collection square. Okay, so comment that and copy that, paste that in, then shows the square. So the data, telemetry data from the backend about show details, where the next show will take place, will come in there. Okay, so let's save that. Then stack panel. So stack panel is in JR grid column 0. Then just get a border, probably the same one. Then we'll come and do this. Then this border will be in grid not grid 0 but 1. So this one is it limited the height? Okay, so this one the height will say auto. Say auto. Then this one, okay, I'm going to do this to save time. Just copy that. Then what is it now? Oh, okay, sorry. Causes conflict if you key in border background and background at the same time in a border, if you have two background settings. Okay, so there we are. Now let's key in our image. Maybe gold. Okay, so there we are. That looks nice. Okay, now how did we do this? Okay, let's do this. 50. He'll say 50, then he'll say 35, 35. Okay, I think that's a little bit more realistic. Okay, so we've got enough room there. So we'll come here. Oh, good, it's a stack panel. Okay, we just copy this stack panel to save time. Control C, and we'll bring it here. But this one is going in grid column 2. Ah, wonderful. There we are. Right, get a 5 there. That's right, let's get a 5 there. Okay, that makes sense. So okay, let's run that. Okay, let's log in. Oh, okay. Okay, I think there's a hiccup with the height, so let's just get the height out of the way. Height will be auto. So that will be dependent on the content. Okay, whatever content will be added inside, I guess, let me see. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got first. Okay, now it's nothing to worry about. We'll just put a margin here at the bottom for this image. Okay, it's nothing to worry about. So let's get back into it. So let's look at this margin for, where are we? Okay, here. First column, second column, second column. Okay, so second column, bottom. Okay, well, let's see if there's some changes there. Okay, so there we are. Oh, good. Can close that. Okay, let's start filling these squares with content. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So this will be a horizontal stack, then a vertical stack, and an image. Margin between the content. Okay, so we come here. I do believe we got some labels somewhere. And our lovely labels. Do show yourselves, please. Okay, just need 2. Then first column, oh sorry, stack, okay. Then a basic image tag. Should have a basic image tag somewhere. Okay, here it is. So we'll come here, just put that in there. So focusing on that. Okay, but we want this one. No, is this one? No, is it this one? Nope. No. Okay, forgot to put one more. So let's get something for our starter kit. Where are you? Remember I made this some time ago. Is it this one? Okay, so we'll put that there first. Then the starter kit will be located in the description section. The link to the starter kit will be in the description section. Then I'll put that image in here also. Okay, so that's a hoodie. So let me just do this. Key in some properties. Build action, view content. Then copy if new. Okay. So images, let's see. Okay, hoodie is there, but let's do this instead. Let's get this border. Okay, then here we'll say oh dear, let's see. Okay, what is there? That's a problem. Oh, okay. See if we can remove that. Nope, doesn't affect anything. Okay, let's move these. Not necessary. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's everyone. Then see if we can get a margin in there. Okay, just set it for 20. Okay, that looks okay. Okay, so let's come here. So just add another stack panel. I'll do it like this. Then I'll add these one side, except these will be orientation. Okay, horizontal. Okay, so there we are. Let's bring that here. Let's bring that here. Let's bring that into perspective here. Okay. Save. Okay, so now let's change that font. Let's change that font here. Okay, let's see collections. So the first one will be okay. That will be 25. Okay. Completed. Completed. Okay. Eight out of 25. So you can use this margin. Okay. Okay. Got a lot of stuff there. Alright, okay. I'm gonna copy everything in the start panel. Just copy everything. And then we'll come and add it here. Except here, what we, oh, let's see. Okay. I'll just put that in perspective. Okay. So image logo, we don't need the image here, but we will need I think one of these. Okay, and then fashion show. Okay, alright, so just type that in. Okay, so here what we're going to do now, so everything is in a stack panel here, so just X that out. Put everything here. Second thought, let's do this. Just change the orientation. Okay, bottom. Good. Okay. So that's almost, actually I would say 1-to-1. Let's just do this 747. Shows pending. Seven. Okay, not completed, but here to say shows completed. Okay, yes. Okay. I guess on that stack panel. That's it. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I think I should be here. It's a bottom. Okay. Do that. Okay. Let's change something. I think here. Change something there. Okay, good. Okay, come to our image here. So now image here. This is stack layout. Stack panel grid. So on this stack panel, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I take our alignment, say bottom, okay, horizontal alignment, let's say left, orientation, let's say horizontal, then I'll come and add that border. Okay, just put this there. Okay, so this one will be to the right, I think, I hope. Okay, let's have some margin. Okay, so going right, so okay. Okay, you are. Bottom 2, that 2, okay. So I'll borrow that margin. Then we'll come to this border. And this one will be 0. Bottom will be 2. Then here, I think it will be 5. Then here, I'll say 35. Okay, then content will be like this. And content will be like that. Then let's just get rid of these. Then bring these into perspective. Okay, bring those into perspective. Okay, so what is that squiggly line there? Okay, and LT, okay. Okay, so there we are. Okay, so everything's all good there. So this black line is a thing, a part of the image, the stock image, the way it came. And okay, let's go to a reference image. Okay, we don't have much, don't have far to go, so just these two remaining. So those are already there, these ones here, so just fill them with content. Okay, so okay, so this is going to be like this, I think. Going to be, let's see, First thing we'll put is a stack panel. No, let's put a grid. Still thinking. I guess we'll have a grid. Then let's put that there for now. In the grid, so the grid will have this. Column definitions, I think. Okay, I'm going to duplicate that. Okay, let's close the border tag because that is still open. Okay, we do have something there. Okay, do we have, okay, let's get rid of this margin. Okay, so that fits in there well, but let's see, 250, 255. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's good. Except for this. Okay. Okay, everything's good there. Let's just change the image, run mock. Okay, that's a JPEG image. So how are we doing on the one-to-one front? So we seem to be doing good. Okay. Alright, so almost done. Okay, so in here is the ordered square. So in here, in the ordered square, we'll put a stack panel. Then to save time, I'm going to borrow, I think, a few of these. Should be how many? Ah, good, 3. So we'll just paste them there. Okay. Let's position that content. And that there. So we'll do that for this also. Okay, we're almost done. So video shouldn't be longer than it is already. So we're close to finishing this part. should be more than an hour 30 minutes or so, but either way we're done at least. Okay, so on top of these stack panels we'll have just one label. I'll come and do this. Okay. Then this one, the font family will be Poppins. I need to say orders. Okay, orders. Horizontal alignment. So we'll use content this time to center that. Then let's just get this into perspective. And we'll just move out from these lines here. We'll come here. Okay. So everything should be within view that we're working on right now. Okay. Orders. Okay, orders 1,300. Pending. Pending 300. Completed. $1,000. Complete 1,000. Then this orientation will be horizontal. Okay, that orientation will be horizontal. Then let's see. Okay, everything's okay there. That is a 1-to-1 approximation. Okay, so this won't be necessary. Just do like some extra, just add some extra work. But for you guys, I can leave this as a challenge. You figure out how to put these next to these like that. So in the production version, these will be buttons which you press so that you see more detailed information about this in one of these sections here. When you click here, it will take you to one of these sections here, anything like that. So we'll just leave these out for now. You can cover that. Then we'll finish this off real quick. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so this is financial data. Financial numbers square. So I'll put that in there. Okay, just position these. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2 more. So I'll just duplicate that. So say Control D, Control D. Okay. Okay, so that was nice and clean. Okay, margin, let's just put 2 there. Here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Okay, I'll leave out the bottom one. Just zone that one out. Okay, so this will be more than enough. So it's not orders, but what do we have here? Revenue expenses. Total revenue. Nice. Good. Okay, winter collection. Good. Winter collection, ZMW. Hold on. Okay, it's capital letter, so 300k. So let's put 4 there. ZMW, okay, 400k. Then summer collection, summer collection. ZMW 1000, 500k. Okay. Save. Okay. 350k. So total online sales. ZMW. Okay, 200k. No, what's wrong here? Let's come here. Okay, font size. Okay, just save that there. Let's look at the first border. We could do the image. Maybe it's the image 245 30 25. Okay, 225. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, so here we go. So we'll come to this one. Let's uncomment that. Hide that I can safely do AUT off. Okay, that's all done. 205. Auto. Okay, let's just make that auto also. Let's auto happen. Okay. Okay, and that is auto. Right, okay, so let's just come here. Okay, there's a margin on top. So let's get rid of all this margin here. 0, 0. Even here, get rid of the margin. Oh, sorry, 0. Get rid of that margin. And that margin also. Okay, so there's margin there also. Okay, fair enough. Then here you can come and say 250, the 245, 245. Okay, that's okay. So let's finish this off. Okay, and what is our final total retail store? Retail STORES, retail stores. Okay, ZMW 350K. So you guys will put your currency there. So all this information will load from the back end of the system. Then there's a way where you can use one label. Then the label will be separated into two. There will be data from the back end of the system. Then this will show here with that data at the back end of the system. There's a certain way of doing that in the production version of the app. This is just the UI version of this is just a UI design process here, but the production version, that is how that feature would work like that. Then let's save this, then let's see. Okay, so we'll log in and okay, let's hold on. first column, third column, first column, second column. Okay, Control C. So third column, okay, third column, save. That's what that looks like in normal state. Okay, now it looks convincing. And okay, so for the challenge series, what you're going to do is this. There are two aspects to this window here. So the first is the hub. So what you do in the challenge series, you create a hub for this content here on top, and this section here. Then this content which is in this area here, you create a user control. Then you load that user control into the hub like this. Then when you select dashboard, it should also, oh okay, that was exited. It should also load the content specifically made for the user control content for the dashboard there. So what you're going to do, you follow up with a brand new video which has just uploaded called how to make a hub in WPF. So you follow that convention there, and you make a separate hub here, then a separate user control for this content. Then this is the end of this video here. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos land. Then let me just do this. Then in conclusion, you guys will figure out how to make these two borders fill up this area when you maximize the state here. The same thing with these two borders here to fill up this area in maximized state here. So this is the end of this presentation. Review Sample Z on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos land. Then before I go, so you use resource dictionary to modify these buttons here, so the border will come into the template of the button there to make this a bit more realistic. So you use the resource dictionary, the part 2 video, buttons and other controls. It's also there in the how to in WPF series. And yeah, let's learn something, let's get right into it. Then thanks for watching. Review Sample Z on YouTube. Like, subscribe and share, and peace.